Strawweight bout, Viktoria Dudakova coming in at -600 against Jinh Frey, sitting at +400. Over under 2.5 rounds, -250 for the over, +200 for the under. The undefeated Dudakova coming in 24 years of age against the 38 years of age in Jinh Frey. You see the professional record there, 11-9. She's inching closer to that 500 record. And at 38 years of age, it's probably ain't getting any better. Viktoria Dudakova, big favorite in this one. She is 24, but I would assume she's getting better. Jinh Frey, 3-fight losing streak. Her only wins in the past 3 years are Gloria DePaula and Ashley Yoder. Ashley Yoder likely going to be cut if she hasn't been already after her last performance. She is 8-9 now in her professional career, so. She's kind of facing the bottom of the barrel. And Viktoria Dudakova, she picked up a win by injury her last time out. She was a 2-1 favorite in that one. But then her fight on the Contender Series was pretty impressive, considering I'm pretty sure she blew out her knee on that one. And she came in as a +220 dog against another undefeated fighter in Maria Silva. So that's, it looks better. And that's her only win by decision. So she's been finishing these girls on the regional scene, a lot of them by submission. Jinh Frey has been submitted before once. She's been knocked out 3 times. So she can be finished. And at 38 years of age, I would assume, she's not trying to hold on to anything too crazy. She's not going to, make any title runs in the future. So I think Dudakova wins this one. I honestly think she finishes her. The under is +200 or something like that. I think the Dudakova being that big of a favorite should be able to go in there and finish her. Jinh Frey fought at, I think it's atom weight, 105 before. So she's not a big girl. I mean, she looks physically strong, but when you watch her fight, it's not like she's bullying chicks around there. So I think Dudakova gets some takedowns and should be able to put her away. But, we're talking women's MMA finishes. It's not always the easiest thing. So what are you thinking on this one?
Yeah, Viktoria Dudakova, her game plan is going to be, obvious. She's going to come forward. She's going to want to get takedowns and do work on the ground. I mean, she's always looking for a finish, though, and she's aggressive, too, with it. You look at I think she's got, 7-0. 6 of those come by finish. I think it's 4 submissions, 3 submissions, 2 finishes, or 2 KOs. Either way, I mean, she's an aggressive fighter. Jinh Frey, though, you look at her takedown defense, and it's 89%, and she likes to grapple a little bit herself from time to time. And, that's a pretty good takedown defense considering, she has a fair amount of fights in the UFC. She's harder to take down. And, if Dudakova can't get her to the ground, we're going to have to see what she's got on the feet too. I mean, I think it's good. We just haven't seen it at this level much yet. And, if she can't get the takedown, I think we're going to see a boring fight with Dudakova coming forward and just getting her up against the cage, hanging on, looking for the single leg, looking for the double leg, getting stuffed, maybe getting one here or there, with Jinh Frey bouncing back up to her feet and rinse and repeat. I don't really think we're in for a real exciting fight here by any means. But one that Dudakova should be in the driver's seat and in control of the whole time. Frey, you mentioned her 2 wins in the UFC. Doesn't look good, especially now with Ashley Yoder losing like that last week, getting just absolutely butchered on the feet. That's a bad one. Her last loss against Elise Reed, who Elise Reed has wins, at least in the UFC, but she's got 4 losses, and every single one of those come by finish. That's kind of unheard of in women's MMA, a girl getting finished that many times. Yeah. Polyana Viana lost to her. Polyana's coming off of a loss. Vanessa Demopoulos won her last fight, but some losses before that. So just nothing real impressive about Jinh, and Viktoria Dudakova has a higher ceiling. She's got a lot of upside, and I think just overall more tools, more grit, and has the ability to grind out the win, even if she can't get the takedowns of the whole fight. So, yeah, give me Viktoria here.
Yeah, if Jinh Frey had better striking on the feet, I'd be more inclined to look at the dog here, but it just really hasn't been anything that I've seen that I'm like in the last fight with Dudakova, I think we both took Estela Nunes. She ended up breaking her arm, but Stella Nunes has some pretty solid striking. So we're like, if this fight stays on the feet, she could make Dudakova uncomfortable there. But
yeah,
I don't see that out of Jinh Frey. So I'm going to go with Dudakova. Not saying anything crazy. She's minus 600. Don't love the price, but yeah, she'll be the